Synaptic Reset Protocol. Why New Year Detox restores your baseline. Your prefrontal cortex is bleeding capacity. Right now, as you scroll through another resolution post, another detox challenge, another New Year, New You transformation story, you feel it as decision fatigue, as the inability to start that project, as the strange exhaustion that hits you at 2 p.m. even though you slept 8 hours. But here's what's actually happening. Your dopamine baseline has been systematically stripped down to fumes, and the New Year noise is the final extraction point. Every motivational video, every detox influencer, every fitness ad targeting your guilt, they're not inspiring you. They're completing a neurochemical harvesting operation that's been running since November. The reason you can't execute on January 1st isn't a willpower problem. It's a receptor problem. Your brain's reward circuitry has been overstimulated into a state of homeostatic collapse, and the New Year content ecosystem is specifically designed to exploit that collapsed state for engagement and revenue. You're not lazy. You're neurologically bankrupted. Let me show you the mechanism. The human dopamine system operates on a baseline principle. Think of it as your neurochemical bank account. Every reward, every novelty, every achievement deposits or withdraws from this account. Under normal conditions, your brain maintains equilibrium. A good meal gives you a small hit. A workout gives you a moderate release. Closing a major deal or achieving a real goal gives you a significant spike. Then your system recalibrates back to baseline. This is homeostatic balance. This is how you're supposed to function. But starting in late November, your dopamine system enters a siege state. Black Friday floods your visual cortex with synthetic urgency. Cyber Monday manufactures scarcity where none exists. Holiday marketing bombards you with dopamine-triggering imagery, family perfection, luxury products, limited-time offers, countdown timers. Your anterior cingulate cortex, the region responsible for error detection and conflict monitoring, is firing constantly. Should you buy this? Is this a good deal? Will you regret not acting? Every decision point extracts neurochemical resources. Then comes the content avalanche. Wrapped videos, year-in review compilations, top 10 lists, nostalgia bait designed to trigger emotional memory networks in your hippocampus. Every scroll delivers micro-hits of novelty without any actual reward. Your dopamine transporters, the cleanup crew, responsible for removing dopamine from your synaptic cleft and restoring baseline, are overwhelmed. They can't keep up. So your baseline starts to drop. By December 25th, you're operating at maybe 70% of your normal dopamine capacity. You feel it as mild anhedonia. Things that used to excite you don't hit the same. Your girlfriend's gift feels underwhelming. The food tastes fine but not great. You're scrolling more, enjoying less. This is the setup. Now enter the New Year content machine. January 1st doesn't arrive as a calendar date. It arrives as a psychological detonation. Your feed transforms overnight. Suddenly every creator is selling transformation. New year, new body, new mindset, new income, new relationships, new life. The algorithmic shift is immediate and brutal. Your FYP becomes a conversion funnel designed around one core exploit. Your dopamine system is already depleted, which means your threshold for hope is catastrophically low. Here's the neurological trap. When your dopamine baseline is compromised, your brain becomes hypersensitive to potential rewards. It's a survival mechanism. If you're starving, even the smallest amount of food becomes incredibly valuable. If your reward circuitry is depleted, even the smallest promise of change triggers disproportionate neural activation. This is why you watch that 10-minute transformation video, even though you know it's performative. This is why you screenshot that workout plan, even though you have 47 others saved. Your brain is desperate for the dopamine hit that comes from possibility, not achievement, possibility. The content creators know this. The platform algorithms know this. They're not motivating you. They're farming your depleted state for watch time. Every before and after photo, every testimonial, every I was broke and depressed, and now I'm rich and jacked story. They trigger a norepinephrine spike in your locus coeruleus, the brain's arousal center. You feel alert, activated, motivated, for about 90 seconds. Then the neurochemical surge crashes because there's no actual reward delivered. You didn't transform. You didn't achieve. You didn't even start. You just consumed content about starting. So, you scroll to the next one. And the next one. Each one promising the same transformation. Each one delivering the same hollow spike. This is the dopamine slot machine. And you're pulling the lever 200 times per day. By January 7th, your dopamine baseline has dropped another 15%. Now you're at 55% capacity. You can't focus on your actual work. You can't start the business you planned. You can't execute on the workout routine you saved. Because your prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for executive function and goal-directed behavior, requires adequate dopamine signaling to operate. Without it, you default to low-fort high-stimulation behaviors. Scrolling, snacking, switching tabs. This isn't a character flaw. This is neurochemistry. The New Year didn't fail you. You were biologically sabotaged before it even started. Let me show you what happens if you don't interrupt this pattern. It's January 2030. You're 5 years older. You still make resolutions every January. You still save the workout plans. You still screenshot the business ideas. But something fundamental has changed in your neurobiology. Your dopamine receptor density has downregulated. This is synaptic pruning. Your brain, in an attempt to protect itself from constant overstimulation, has reduced the number of dopamine receptors in key regions. The nucleus accumbens, your brain's reward hub, has fewer binding sites. The ventral tegmental area, the region that produces dopamine, has reduced output capacity. What this means in practical terms, nothing excites you anymore. Not legitimately. You need higher and higher levels of stimulation to feel anything. A regular workout feels pointless. A small win at work feels meaningless. A normal conversation feels boring. You're not depressed in the clinical sense. You're neurologically dulled. Your baseline is permanently lowered. Your testosterone has also crashed. Because chronic elevated cortisol, the stress hormone that spikes every time you consume anxiety-inducing content, directly suppresses testosterone production in the Leydig cells of your testes. You feel it as low energy, reduced libido, difficulty building muscle, brain fog. These aren't separate problems. They're cascading from the same source. Neurochemical dysregulation caused by chronic digital overstimulation. Your focus capacity has degraded. Your default mode network, the brain system responsible for self-reflection and long-term planning, has been hijacked by constant task switching. You can't think deeply anymore. You can't sustain attention on complex problems. You work in fragments, live in fragments. Your thoughts are interrupted by phantom notifications that aren't even there. Financially, you're stagnant. Because the highest value work requires sustained deep work blocks. It requires the ability to sit with cognitive discomfort. It requires executive function, all of which require a healthy dopamine baseline. You can't build the business, can't close the deals, can't execute the strategy, because your brain is biologically incapable of the neural states required for high-level performance. This is the 5-year cost. This is what the New Year content machine is compounding toward. Not today, not this month, but over years of repeated cycles. Each January you think you're starting fresh, but you're actually starting deeper in the neurochemical deficit than the year before. The debt is cumulative, and it's compounding against you. So how do you break the loop? First, understand what a real detox is. It's not a juice cleanse. It's not a social media break where you delete Instagram for 3 days then reinstall it. A real detox is a biological recalibration protocol designed to restore your dopamine baseline to homeostatic equilibrium. This requires 2 components, reducing overstimulation and supporting receptor recovery. The reduction protocol is straightforward but requires precision. For 14 days, you eliminate the high dopamine spiking inputs that are crushing your baseline. This means no social media, no YouTube, no Netflix, no porn, no junk food, no video games, no news, no podcasts during meals, no music during work. This sounds extreme because your depleted brain interprets the removal of stimulation as a threat. It's not. It's a rescue operation. What you're doing during these 14 days is allowing your dopamine transporters to clear the backlog. You're giving your receptors time to upregulate. You're restoring the sensitivity that's been systematically destroyed. The first 72 hours are brutal. You'll feel bored, anxious, irritable, restless. This is withdrawal. Your brain is screaming for the easy hits. Ignore it. This discomfort is the signal that the protocol is working. By day 7, something shifts. You start noticing details again. The texture of food, the quality of light, the depth of a conversation. These aren't new experiences. They're baseline experiences that you've been neurologically blind to because your system has been overstimulated into numbness. By day 14, your focus capacity returns. You can read for 45 minutes without compulsively checking your phone. You can work on a complex problem without fracturing into distraction. This is what normal feels like. But reduction alone isn't enough. You need to support the recovery process. Your brain rebuilds dopamine from amino acid precursors, specifically L-tyrosine and L-phenylalanine. These are the raw materials your ventral tegmental area uses to synthesize dopamine. During a baseline crash, supplementing with L-tyrosine gives your system the substrate it needs to restore production capacity. I dose 500 milligrams in the morning on an empty stomach during the detox protocol. This isn't a hack. It's nutritional support for a depleted system. You're not trying to spike dopamine. You're trying to restore the manufacturing process. Your receptor density is also regulated by sleep quality. Deep sleep, specifically REM and slow-wave sleep, is when your brain performs synaptic pruning and receptor regulation. If your sleep is fragmented by blue light exposure, cortisol dysregulation, or poor sleep hygiene, your receptors can't recover. This is why I use magnesium glycinate before bed during the protocol, not magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed and causes digestive issues. Glycinate, it crosses the blood-brain barrier and supports GABAergic neurotransmission, which promotes deeper sleep architecture. 400 milligrams, 1 hour before bed. This gives your brain the conditions it needs to perform the overnight repair work. The third component is managing the cortisol rebound. When you remove chronic stimulation, your baseline cortisol should drop. But if you've been in a stress state for months, your HPA axis, the hormonal system that regulates stress response, can remain dysregulated. Ashwagandha, specifically KSM66 extract, has been shown in clinical trials to reduce cortisol levels by up to 27% and support testosterone production. I use 300 milligrams twice daily during the reset protocol. This isn't about feeling calm, it's about giving your endocrine system the signal to exit crisis mode and return to homeostatic function. This is the biological reset. This is what restores your baseline. Not motivation, not willpower, not another Instagram challenge. Targeted neurochemical intervention based on understanding the mechanisms of depletion and recovery. Here's what happens when you execute this correctly. Week 3, post-protocol. You open your laptop to work, and something is different. You don't immediately feel the pull to check your phone. You don't tab over to email. You don't fracture into distraction within 90 seconds. You just work. For 2 hours straight. Deep, focused, high-value work. The kind of work that moves your business forward. The kind of work that closes deals. The kind of work that compounds. This isn't superhuman. This is baseline human function. This is what your brain is supposed to be capable of when it's not bleeding. Dopamine into a content machine designed to extract it. Your energy levels stabilize. You're not crashing at 2 p.m. anymore. You're not needing 3 coffees to function. Your sleep is deeper. Your mood is more stable. Your libido returns. Your lifts improve. Your thinking is sharper. These aren't separate benefits. They're all downstream from the same source, restored dopamine, homeostasis. And here's the critical insight. The new year content doesn't tempt you anymore. You scroll past the transformation videos and feel nothing. Not because you're disciplined. Because your baseline is restored. Your brain isn't desperate for the synthetic hope hit. You have real goals, real plans, real execution capacity. The content machine loses its grip when you're no longer neurologically vulnerable. This is the reset. This is the reclamation, not a new you. The you that was buried under systematic neurochemical exploitation. The you with a functioning prefrontal cortex and a healthy reward system. The you that can build, focus, execute, and compound. The new year didn't give you that. The protocol did. The biology did. You did. The trend was the diagnosis. The detox was the cure. And your baseline is the weapon that lets you operate in a world designed to strip it from you. You're not starting 2025 motivated. You're starting 2025 restored. And that's the only advantage that actually compounds. Disclaimer. This content is for educational and informational purposes only and does not replace consultation or assistance from a professional. Always consult a qualified professional. Tell us which country or city you're watching from. See you in the next video. Bye.